The first thing I did was I cleaned my room. I hung up all the dirty clothes that were on the floor. I took my socks, my underwear, and two t-shirts, and I put them in a pile next to the door. And then I made my bed. Sheets good and tight, not one wrinkle in the spread. And then I looked at all the posters on my wall. And I stopped seeing them. And then I rubbed my autographed baseball, and and I went out into the hall, but I stopped, and I went back and got the clothes left by the door. And then I took them to the bathroom and dropped them in the hamper. And then I went into my brother's room, and I came out of that empty room into all the other empty rooms upstairs. There was no one home in the kitchen, nor in the rest of the house. There were a couple of dirty glasses on the kitchen sink, and 3 plates with egg stains, and I washed them all nice and clean, and I put them in the dish rack. And then I opened the cellar door, right? But before I opened the cellar door, I could see myself doing it. And then I went downstairs. It was like going down into darkness and water and fog. And my mind had nothing to do with it anymore. I could see the axe on the wall, the hammer, the saw. But then I found a piece of rope near the washing machine. And I got up on a box, and I tied the rope to a pipe, and then I tied it around my neck. And then I stood up on the box, and I looked out the window. There was no one home in the streets. I couldn't see any legs passing by. And then I kept one foot on the box, and I lowered the other one into the free air. And I don't remember kicking the box over, what they tell me I did. And my brother, he said something felt weird when he came into the house. If he hadn't found me, I'd have been a vegetable. Or dead. So I'm glad he cut me down. And although it is a little embarrassing telling you all this, I'm glad I can.